Zombie out, you know, still not moving at slow motion. That post made it for life. We're not moving at slow motion. I don't know who says zombie out.
Master the game, that a game shark. Put the caddy in a sport, watch it skate off. V6 that fast like a race ass. White like a coke couple kia when me pay for.
People big up on yourself. You don't know it's the Watch It Thinking podcast. You don't know it's season 2. You see me? Alright, now we're there with Trev. I say you want to address you.
Yeah, man.
Trev, good. Alright, we're there with Trev. You see what I say? Yeah, and you don't know the last episode we had Richie Lee. You see me? A reoccurring guest. Yeah, and you know we like to keep up with the activities them because you know them are putting in a heap of work for the community and you know entertainment so we can hold a look of vibes and hold a look of things, you know. Likewise, you know, go-getters and other promoters. Big up yourself, Theodore. Me see up on the live same way. You know what I say? So we always have to highlight them and big them up and try to keep up with them and keep track of what them have a go on with. You know what I say? So as I say, you don't know. And honestly, me have to give thanks for the support. The support that me get for episode 1, it's crazy. Like, me couldn't even, you see me? But I guess the people them love what we are doing, we are continue to do what we are doing. So I say big up everybody who support the thing. So, without opening my book, you see me? My first question to Trev is, who is Trev?
Trev is a regular Jamaican, just like anybody else. You don't know.
Yeah, but does Trev must have a story, isn't it?
I mean, just like anybody else. But you know, personally, me not think so me different in a no way.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is that me always I try. You know?
Yeah, try
and one thing I do something else.
Yeah.
And you see me? For example, now, I tell people all the while, I say, yo, success in a hard, you know?
Yeah.
You have to just do enough, try enough things, even if they fail.
Yeah.
Cause just like maths, you know, them say, oh, if you do the same thing enough time, you know, it must come true, though.
You know, so may I fuck up. May I fuck up, you know, people. People, may I fuck up. May I fuck up.
Oh, go on.
Trevor, I'm fucking up.
On the live, clear. So if I don't see that.
No worry yourself, man. We can't fix that. We chop it off. People, right now, I want to tell you, say, he had a camera over here, so even did hard a while ago, but it's a good thing, this is a record, so we just chop off a piece and add it to that piece there. You know now? It's a tape, guys are the rape. You see me? But, Trev, alright, so, which part of Jamaica you forward from? Alright, so he's also a Portland man, same way. Alright, so how was life for you growing up in Jamaica?
Alright, you know what I say? Me not gonna tell you say life the hard, because it never easy, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, but we never grew up rich or not like that, but more that I'm grateful if me say yo, me grew up a suffer, because my mom has lived there for a very long time, like only a years from the end. Yeah. And she always put out her best to know so you know, we're at least comfortable. You see me? So with that being said, now we just give thanks, you know?
See it there. So at what point in time did alright, you did know first and foremost, you did know Richie Lee them at Jamaica?
Yeah man. I've heard that over far man.
Okay, so
me have pictures from when we
so back when me and Richie Lee the reason first time in tell me so they used to keep party and then thing back in the days, I used to be a part of that too.
Not necessarily. I mean, what you know, me not gonna say me new to the party scene. Yeah. Me new to the party promotion scene. Yeah. Like that's never really my thing. Me have more, but me always in at the party. But yeah, me have like all of the party man.
Alright, so migrating to America now, how was that for you as a youth?
It wasn't bad. I mean, if I was there, not too young, but not too old. Before I was there, 18, I believe, yeah. So, right, that's all. So, it never bad. I mean, it's a new environment. Yeah. Before I was, and the very next day, as a matter of fact, before I was one winter, and the next day, Mr. Work and get on to that. So, that right there. So, I'm excited. Yeah, get excited already.
Yeah, I want to see Benji.
Yeah, so you don't know. You see it, but what you know, you have the ups and the downs, because you can work, but yet, me the one, me love yard, no dog. Me love yard, huh? Pretty much, me no plan for there too long. Yard more of it.
Yeah, which is right.
But, like what you asked still, migrating here, I probably one of the best thing them too, because just the mindset, you know, when you have a yard, which you must already know that too. Totally different. Like, you know, if you don't really have your head for your body, you either dead or find yourself in a madness or also to look at madness. Just because of the whole mindset where you have.
Yeah, you have to stay focused.
Exactly. Like for example now, enough yard band now, them only don't do better because them not know no better.
And them surroundings now show them better because nobody with around them now try
exactly
to do
my
good,
point.
so you make them want to do good things.
Yeah. Because you know, if you say certain things to enough man, the man you look at you like say yo, I fear it you're talking. If you tell a man say yo, you know so this possible, I'm gonna say well this man gone. Yeah, because they don't see it.
No, they don't see
it. They see the environment.
And that's why they tell us in our life, you know, I may also learn this along my journey still. You see me, and everything where you share with somebody, then go take it with that open arms. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh God, man.
You understand? So you really give somebody valid information, you know, and probably just because it's coming from you. You must say that. You see me, I don't want to hear that, but if I straight here somebody, I tell them, no,
they take it, man.
They take it like it's a Bible verse. You see what I'm saying?
And you know what? And even with that said, I want to know, there's a very thin line between being right and being offensive. It's a very thin line. And enough time you wake up to woman and I try to give that a strength and I tell the man, say, yo, brother, don't do this.
Yeah.
But that man thinks, yo, I bad me up.
Yeah, try to hold him down.
Yeah, you know. But I just say, still, I mean, feet is on at the end of the day, you know. Me have a matter in a dog when they say, yo, right is right, you know. And right can never be wrong.
No.
You see me? Right can never be wrong.
I mean, I defend my right too.
Right is always right.
Sure, say my right.
It don't matter. Right is always right.
I defend my right. So, alright. You're there now and you do your thing. You see me? At what point, alright, you did obviously start work for somebody else, just like all of we.
Yeah, man.
At what point did you decide say you want to make that transition there? For not being employed by an employer anymore?
From the first day, from me getting employed for the most part, you know. But I mean, that means say, alright, what's it now? I work for people for well over a decade, you know. At the end of the day, I always have a business mindset, you know. So the thing is, I've been doing a lot of stuff like behind the scenes, you know, like with the whole heap of stuff, like from with the things like in terms of charity work, with the whole heap of that.
Yeah.
Things of like me used to have a landscaping company, with that, with the whole heap of it is different. But as I say, we just don't really talk and load up all of that stuff. But as I say, I always know say working for somebody is not it. Because we already know say there's one way out. And it's not by a 9 to 5, you know? So and it's not by drugs either.
So are you saying that you can't use a 9 to 5 to set your life?
Set your life, of course you can. You have to.
But you can't live off a 9 to 5.
You can live off it too. But
so what is, explain to me what you mean by what you say about that.
Alright, it all depends, you know. It all depends on what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
What you're comfortable with. Comfort level. For example, now, you can have a 9 to 5 and live a very comfortable life.
True.
It all depends upon what makes you comfortable. And man, we have a little laptop and a little one room and that.
And they alright.
Yeah, and they alright. And don't get wrong now. Nothing wrong with that either.
We catch your point.
Another man now have bigger goals and bigger dreams. So guess what now? In can't live with that. Naturally, if you get funding still now, you have to have a 9 to 5 to get funding. You see me? So that you have to use to start anything
people
at all.
People share up a life for me, please and thanks. Because I may have this conversation, and I will be a businessman and businesswoman me interview, you know, since me I do the podcast, and me kind of, on the story them always interesting to me, so I say, because me personally, me don't want to work for nobody for the rest of my life. But you have to have an aim, you have to work towards an aim, so you have a goal, so you set your goal, so you know, say, alright, if you work as for 10 years for I know you're supposed to can sit down and see which part you achieve.
Yeah.
You see me?
And I mean, in a perfect world, yeah. But I mean, what's it know? Sometimes that's a good, that if you always have goals, set further and further, in the future. But sometimes they can't too focus on the goal either because then when you not really achieve certain things in the time frame when you set, enough people go into depression, and get off track, So guess the thing is, me not set time frame and no at all. Me just know say at this me work towards. So whether it get done in 1 year or 5,
I work
the goal is still there and until me reach it, me not stop.
Yeah, that is a good point because if me I work towards something, me not go say me I give myself 3 years and if 3 year time come and me not reach it, then me I tap. Me not do that. Me go continue work towards that the goal is same because me I go for. But a lot of people them give up easily because back to what we did talk about before, your surroundings play a big part in your success and your achievements. Because if you get up every day and you just chill with a bunch of people where not really interested in an upliftment and them alright with them day-to-day living, the regular get up and buy a bottle of Hennessy and go shell this a party and then broke after the party. And
you must hold on, man. You must hold on.
Is what I say?
It's not a matter of if nor but. It's a one thing, They say, laziness is a thing that contagious.
A sin, man.
You see, if you surround yourself with people when I strive to do better, and it's not a matter of charge, you must become like them.
I remember one time when we have 3 jobs. 3 jobs we have, 3. I tell us about our heads we used to go up and go chill. You see me? And it's like every time I go to the yard, I tell them I have a car and they're sitting there as a youth. In America, I chat to them. Because I have a car before enough man have a car. So I say, but Mike, I never had no hype fat ride, but I have a nice looking Nissan Altima, look 95 with one I mirror them, I pop off, and when I grow in the corner, they be here, I make one look squirt like. You see me? But this still have the whip. You see me? So, you remember when we that chat about? You
have to ends.
Oh yeah. So I saw you got people, who smoke will leave. You see me? And they WatchuThinkinPodcast. So I go up on the ends my father and it's like, me did it, I forgot to work, I didn't even want to go to work, just so I did it, I bought weed and I drink. 3 job, I have lose my 3 job them, but just show I snug out of me, I go.
It's a must, man. I better say,
influence.
I want to know, I want things to know dog with me, the kind of workout, like, even with my dog, if me see like anybody a move like still, they might try to slope it up. Make you say, yo, bad man.
Yeah, man, don't log your picking.
You see, I side step it up. Fall in place, man, what you do?
And
I see him thing, then they see him for me too, so you see me?
Keep it check.
Yeah, you're happy, because
keep your
if you fall off, gone.
Most
gone.
That is it. Keep you motivated, my father. You see me? Alright, we'll just cover that. Alright, so, because we keep on tracking. You see, people, you see me have a book. You see what I say? Yeah, because we make sure so we deal with the thing properly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. So, Team Link. As what you say, you do a lot of behind the scenes work.
Yeah, I mean, alright.
To
clarify things, Team Link are Richie and other partners.
Oh, so it's not about that
really. I mean, you know what? And I was like what do I know for? I wasn't inaugurated, but yeah, I was. I never part-time still, but
you make yourself a part-time because of your dog, regardless, isn't it?
But them time they are ravens too, all the ravens all away now, and I just true, yeah, ravens one big time
ravens. So you dance too?
They can still look a little small, but back in the ideas,
this is both IG them and dance side.
Back in the ideas, we used to do it,
That's one
actually play some man, I'm sure some people have like 1 and 2 video,
Respect for the gift them in the people. There's a bit of grand around part. Yeah, man. But, so your involvement in the events, them you wouldn't really say is an involvement. You just kind of just did it.
Yeah, man, I was not. I would be more like, just like a supporter, I don't have them, so I don't think can't miss me.
See that. So what about the getting of the venues then? Would you say that you're a part of that?
Oh yeah man, definitely. Most definitely. That now is a thing pretty much I actually pretty much I control that 50-50 pretty much, full 100. You see me?
So that's where your investor part forward in.
Yes and no. Alright, watch out. My dad apart for a long time still.
No, say your dog then, but business and business.
But business, yes.
Business
for example, now, boom. You know, them there do the Vibe Friday thing, you see me? Vibe Friday thing, they move kind of slow, chop a little way, but and even before then, now, we've always been looking for somewhere now where we can watch it now. First, personally, even with the whole venues and stuff, you know, we never really agreed to get a profit like that, you know? And it's not even about a profit, you know, but it's a party man too, you know. We have a party, and as a yard man we have a party, we want somewhere where we can go vibes and do a little thing, you know. You see me? So that was really the first aim, you know. Just to have
somewhere where you can
have vibes and do a little thing, you know. Yeah, but then, as I say, it starts kind of kick off a little way, so I say, alright, this makes sense, you know what I'm saying? If we can do a thing, that's when we say, alright, we're going to up the thing a little better. So we start, we get tables, we get a bar, we get, you know, all the little stuff, and just improve up.
So so was it like a round table conversation when they sit down with them and say, alright, what you go and we need to get a nice little place where we can raps, or was it like you all out something where you all out come up with as like a group?
I wouldn't even say round table, but yeah, it's more like a reasoning.
Yeah.
And they come up, I was, you know, a real thing that I would just keep it going from there, no?
Well, I said me no request, me not deal with no request business and no excuse. I'm a podcast I keep on the share up a thing. You see me, I watch it thinking podcast I was there with Trev. You see me? Alright my father, so the basement was a very good vibe. You see me, the basement was a good vibe, but at some point fuck we go on.
Yeah, I mean, what you know, you see, that I think because the thing is that they can't even complain and say the landlord was this or that. The landlord was very cool, you know. Pick up yourself if you have a podcast, you know. The landlord did very good and very understanding. Because he doesn't know, say, we keep events down there, you know. We make him know, like blank, say, yo, we do this mainly on the weekends, occasionally during the week, right there, you know. Man say, alright, nothing wrong with that. Just keep it on a level. Okay. No nice, we make sure everything up to date. Place to go out in order.
Yeah,
that would be much his main request. But the main issue where him come to me 2 different times and I say, oh, and complain, and I say, oh, the daycare people them upstairs. Because there's a daycare upstairs. Yeah. Them going about them and ganja would have jumped the baby, you know? First time, I say, oh, me try to draw out that first time. Alright. Dog say, oh, boom. Somebody tell him, say, Ray. I'm say, okay. Me admit to it then, and me. Now again, yeah, one next time, when the dog say, oh, you promise me, say, Ray, I'm going to take God off your craft this time, and say, oh, you're not again. Boom, now, on the night of, when was it? Mega party, I think,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. The dog literally, that's a boom, and the dog view the camera, and what is what I see? Beef by the outside of blaze.
Okay.
It's not even about the foot traffic, you know. In their account and their prayer thing, but and they ban them outside of blaze, period, which they promise they got off of the craft and tell us, say, oh, none of that now go on for the premises. So you know, say, oh, if you really want to hear no else from that, you know, I just eat, so. And still, so that, no, one of them things there, you know, live and learn.
And then, so, Richie Lee did say, somebody go to him, go tell him, say, Ray.
That was the, I mean, me hear that too, but I mean, me wouldn't take that off of the class to bet on that. To bet on it, yeah. Him never tell me, say, I was tell him, but,
so you can't say that
but
then.
me hear that too still, say, alright, you know, so people, you know, and if I'm being honest, you know, it looks a bit fishy for true, you know, because I say, I'm saying, if a man went north with everything, right there, but that night now, in our hours, this man decides, you know, that I actually watch on the camera, it kind of fishy for true, but I'm saying, me never hear them say it or see him, so.
Yeah, kind of.
But I just left that there, so.
If
unless they approve, yeah. So, I just left that there, so, no? But.
In our life, where we live, we can't do that.
Yeah, man, but. No, the surprise still, but. That's every day, so.
I keep got this, you know, you can't surprise with anything. People can't ice pan there, whatever. But anyways, alright. People respect for the love. You see me there you go and eyeshadow your life. I see we have good amount of viewers over here and them thing that I always have to be good up for your love and the support. So I say, yeah man, so that we there we are raising with Trev. You see me, we kinda late, so we are trying to stay up our schedule, you see me? Yeah. So my father want to talk about the other. Because we talk chop up the thing, you know. Because we want the people to get the thing proper, you know what I say? Because everybody go to try if you base this interview, you base off how Richie I say. And, you know, we don't want the people to get the thing misconstrued because we don't deal with violence, you know. We don't take bad up, you know. We don't deal with violence. As I say, we don't promote violence. And the music we are deal with, you know, we are business people, we are patrons, you know, we are family man.
100%.
Everybody want to go to all our vibes. So the building where the building where you get after yeah, that the ropes wraps around there. So I look at thing they take place today. You see me? Where there's only different views on what actually happened. I wasn't there. You see me? I got booked for a show, so I didn't a Boston perform, so I never did it. But I get a video, you see me, and in the video, I see Richie Lee with the whole head bust up, and I see around one part, and then I see a next, I call him name, you know, and my G is still in a big him up, but I call him name. I see a next somebody over one next part, and it thing did kind of look away, but based on how everything transpire or how everything happen, you see me, them I say you were the cause of everything that took place that night. Based on your approach and the situation.
That is utter madness.
Like
full on the madness.
Utter madness.
And anybody who thinks that are my fault, out of mind. Alright, think about this now. Look at this now, tell me. How can it be that you knowingly have break the rules to somewhere, and then when consequences, whatever consequences that be, whether somebody take away your contraband or whatever happens, you're gonna say, are the man where pretty much inflict the judgment for him breaking the rules wrong? How can it be, how that makes sense?
I mean,
that is madness. You knowingly break the rules.
Yeah, but as this is just me. Remember, saying no, me not speak on nobody behalf. You know, me I speak as a podcast based on when me hear
actually
in the road and when people are saying. So, such alright. When we say subject A, so subject A was disobeying the rules. You told subject A. Not
numerous
times. Excuse me. Not to do what I do. And then at some point you got frustrated and you went to well, what did you do? Because they said
hold on. We can't tell you exactly what's going on.
Yeah, well yeah, your box is before time out and take you.
No. Take your time out and crush it, yeah. Naturally. We do it. Full 100. And don't get what's it now? Alright, you know what? This is
the WatchuThinkinPodcast.
First of all, this is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
This is where the problem coming in the first place, you know. And this is how we look on things, you know, and life in general. If you break the rules, you're out. Because guess what? You know the rules before you fall down. Yeah, aside if you have to act like say you never know. You know if you're not to do it, you knowingly at this I break the rules. So guess what? Out. If you can't respect the place, don't be here. It's that simple, you know. Okay. So you should have out already, but guess what? My dog say, oh no, give him a chance. I say, okay, give him a chance. But then, again, because my dog say already, you know, I not even go see the dog again and say, I just remind the dog, say, better, remember. And you know, force a habit, okay, better, remember, so you can't do that. But then what you know, so when I got to you know, for the fourth time, that means that you pipe blank just tell me say, oh, I not care about what you said to me. I not care about your rules. Yes or no. So when me know, okay, me I go pretty much do whatever me have to do and tell it out to them now. How can I be wrong? And the man will break the rules wrong, brother.
Alright, but we put
righteousness,
but we put myself in a old dog shoes as a man. You see me? Because as I'm saying, I don't pick up for nobody and pick the side, but just to speak as you say, how can that be wrong? Yeah. Well now let's use you for example. And on top of that, they say only part of people in there did a smoke too, but left that I feel our next look apart, we don't reach to say it. So you think so the approach where you take was the best approach?
It is valid. At that point of time, at that fourth time,
so did you act off of anger or did you act off of frustration? They two things are different.
Neither, none. Mine clear as day. When I do it, I knowingly I do it because mine clear.
So you send them to him when you go over there, you just take out his preferred.
No, Mr. Brother, I talk to you too much time about this. And take you out and out.
I'm sure it's easy.
And don't get me wrong, you know. Watch it now, because people I say oh, this and that, you know, about fight, you know. Alright, watch it now. First of all, me not a fool now. Me not new in the road either, me not a fool. You see me? And I want him, me can defend myself too. When me do that, you know, me ready for violence, you know, because I know if he wants to do that, you know. Me already have it in my mind, so you know. More likely, it's going to be violence, you know.
Say this, so the dog a beat up Richie Lee.
The dog beat up Richie Lee, you see it? And that, no, what are they?
So you don't get licked, Richie Lee, I say you don't get licked with a buckle. Everybody has to say a lie back.
Richie Lee don't get licked with a buckle, for sure.
So where you get licked?
Richie is why not his name? Shirt and tear out. Richie don't get licked with a buckle.
People, they say Richie Lee don't get licked with the buckle for sure.
You
don't get licked with the buckle for sure. Alright. So when the fight did not go on, you never see it? Or when they fight, you know, according to Richie Lee, they fight. So why didn't you step in?
Who's never step in?
The year, so you turn up one side and watch. Everybody where they did
that. What people say? Okay, that's good.
That's why they must say they blame you because they must say you started.
People say they see video with me stand up. Okay. Question.
We have a podcast.
Hold on, a question.
Yeah.
You did see the video though?
I see one piece of video. The video where I see me never seen a fight. Mr. Richie Lee blood up.
See that? That just that after because
enough
people say me see. No people tell me say oh, there's the video with Richie and fight and me stand up. You know, I mean, I wonder you see anybody at all fight in that video? And that video.
No, but see up on the side. But it look like all your back did. You don't even remember. It look like all your back did turn or
because you know, first of all, it's not about the side, you know. That video they record after fight done now. That's the first thing first, you know.
When Connie way in
the one place, Connie real up over corner. Two different man, they will fight separate already, you know.
But Connie ain't there so far.
If I'm being honest, no.
Connie way in that video when me see he never there. It 3 round, if 4 round away in that video. To a video angle catch, I 4 round me see in that video. You're there over here, son. Richie Lee over here, so you there, so and Connie the close to which part of you there. And the whole of Richie Lee blood a leak, nasty, the whole of a nice blazer.
Yeah, Richie did a bleed, yeah. But you know, the thing is with that now, you know, if you even realize, you know, that video record after the fight done.
Yeah, after
the fight done. But as I said about man, what you know, me not try to get in that either and to even say, well, yes, me fight or this or that. But, you know, if I want thing, is this, you know. Me start the fight, no, I lie me I tell you, even start the fight, how the fuck?
Richie Lee say, you grab up.
Oh, me I take wrong. Me can't even take wrong. Him start the fight because him break the rules.
So you didn't grab up for you?
No, he never get to that.
And Richie Lee say to the brother, you know what you
that's exactly where it didn't get to. Yeah, I've been saying they were watching the interview.
Richie Lee said,
Richie Lee said the accurate thing about a couple stuff did off. No, a couple stuff did off. No, a few stuff did off, you know, because first of all, think about this now. Richie the live one, you know, but a couple stuff did off. For example, me and you never get to the point there. Because from me do that, you know. Ricky and part the fight same time. Ricky I try to avoid me and him to get into it.
People, this not so safe.
Oh.
Yeah? No, I say base off where you are say base off where Richie Lee.
And the same thing.
No, and the same thing. Because Richie Lee say,
grab up.
He go over to the youth and he tell the youth say you're, and he say you tell the youth say, and then he say by the time when he did it, he turn around, he look and he say youth and
in a confrontation.
No, he say you now grab up. People who can't go listen watching video if I lie me I tell you because I smoke all the in so me
no, he didn't say grab up now, but guess what now?
He said to all the grab up and then time then come over there and I try to talk to you and then by the time he look at you dash the kind of face.
You know I want to be just, me think you just, me think the word, when Richie said the word grab up, it not necessarily mean grab up, you know, because two big men are going to grab up and I don't start to.
And that me I say. I saw him make it sound you drape him up and him drape him up.
It mean we are getting a confrontation. And if
you should have said grab up.
Are you misinterpreting what I say?
Grab up under the right.
Are you misinterpreting what I say, man?
You can't rap. Remember, he's educated you today. If you tell me, say when you turn around, they say Trevor that you would grab up. If you say grab up, that means you physically hold the one another.
Oh, the dance? No, it mean as in turn on him to me and you in a conversation, which is true because by the time I go to boom and say, hey, brother, we talk to you too much time now. Really, anybody see what I go and come in the fix, I say, yo, no, don't do that.
That we do blood clot mix up and see much I don't know over here.
Big up on yourself, man. Big up all
press it down in Budu the
Oh shit.
Let me see what I'm going.
Yeah man, I saw you man. That was crazy. You're right crazy. But yeah, I just still I dog wrong 100%.
So you don't take the wrong.
Richie come in same time, try Richie no want it thing to escalate and after Richie reaching same time now. And so come the youth end up and you see me? That's like up a dog and either of them jump off same time and say right. And trust me no matter whatever you hear people say or whatever video, them claims that they see will stand up. I never say it, but I'm going to say, I need to
so when it, no, we kind of want you get to that look a bit if it's alright.
I mean, that's fine now.
When the fight did I go on, where did I go?
Me I get in that fight.
So you did that fight?
At instant, no. Me never get in the fight with Richie and the youth. First of all, the fight happening, the fight done in less than 8 seconds now. By the time, alright, first of all, when me go grab the dog cliff out of my mouth, me have an NC back in my hand now. As me say, me go there prepare and say.
People the NC back will keep on that come back.
Listen to me, I say man.
No, Trev, you can't rap this thing. They keep on that here boy NC back and that tell me say nobody don't get the NC back and that.
I tell you one story now. Me I tell you a story. I'm just telling you. Me go there with the NC back in the hand. As me say, me on a fool. Me know so once we do that, 9 out of 10 times it's not gonna be violence, no. You see me? So when we do that now, I'm going to rare. And Richie did that jump off. By the time me figure so boom.
You are done.
I'm running. No, I don't think that's it. I want broken woman. Me feel like I grab me so by the time that's when I turn on her eyes. Me say, I'm a cousin. So me ask you know, you see me? So by the time that occur, what I done. Literally, you know, that's literally what I've been doing. I didn't even know how would broken woman be, but guess what? We could have found out him and her cousin. Because I tell you, I'm not going to boom.
My ball,
my ball, say, cousin. And you see me? So, and that's how I go. All them things there. Why just jump off fast. Big up yourself still, I don't know. Big up yourself, you know.
Big them up, man. Make the people them know, say. But people, as a me they have to tell who right and who wrong in a Trev saying right. And he right because you feel like why you go at the time didn't make sense.
At the end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
You don't really, you don't have to say who wrong or right, you know.
No.
But guess what? As long as you are defend right and just, if a righteousness you defend, it's clear today who the hell right and who wrong. Because first of all, it's like me a speed and then the police pull, and me get pulled over and get a ticket. And vex the police give me a ticket.
No,
you know only a speed. You know only a break the goddamn rules. So, because what you know, if I need the white man, if I need the white man offend him there and I break the rules, you know, wow, some big bouncer when I take him and beat him up and beat the shit out of him. No, exactly. It would have been a different approach. They would have hold him and beat the shit out of him and throw him out, and they would have accept it.
So look upon it as a look upon it on a professional level, you know, as a businessman.
Yeah.
You still think that was a good approach?
No.
Why if you did go viral for that? Why if you did go viral?
No, it was not a good approach. Don't get me wrong, no. I mean, me upset about the approach when we take at that point in time.
No.
Me ask, no, I'm not. Me not upset about the approach when we take at that point in time because me have to talk about this man about breaking the rules 4 different times. Yeah. Then guess what? Me have no more sympathy for you. So guess what now? Whatever occur. And as me say to everybody, you know, me don't like violence. Me try to avoid it, but me not afraid of it either. So guess what now? You break the rules 4 times, and if you end up where with me the plan for that and knock me the NS buckle, you see me? If you end up to that, I still feel fault.
So you're gonna pay Dr. Bill.
I still feel fault. I him wrong. But you can't break the rules and don't expect the consequences.
So was there other people
righteousness.
smoking in the event?
Not that I know of. Because guess what? First of all, if anybody there smoke, we talk to them. And you know what? Me can't remember I've seen anybody smoking. Me say smoke one time a vape, but that's about it.
Because they must say I pick your pick. Well, no you. They must say I pick uno pick pan you.
Why? Pick pan youth for what?
Because there was other people.
Pick pan youth for what?
Because we have favoritism. Remember I said me just say me
Pick
people
pan
are saying.
youth?
They say we have favoritism.
I don't know youth. What the fuck you pick pan
Other
youth?
people do that smoke.
What are the people? Oh, this youth so special. Let me just pick him out of a random club. And this I said, you know, I'm going to pick pan this man. I saw him look like a punk. Let me just decide to what to fuck with him. First of all, anybody who know me, know say me no fuck around nobody at all. Me and almost everybody on God get along.
Yeah.
Me no discriminate nobody. Me no look down on nobody. Me pretty much good with everybody in the dog from come across. Me can't point out one somebody when me know say me and them bad. Nah, I don't say a dog. So me not pick on you. Anybody say that a lie or a lie of it. Me not pick on nobody. Never would, never will. You break the rules,
so for the
forward to you. That I can pick on, bad man.
Plain and simple people and they must stick to him. I say, so I say, you don't know the bad podcast and the Watch You Thinking podcast. I went there with Trev. You see me? And I did my restaurant again, 7 days. Right now we're there in the office, the headquarters of the 7 days restaurant. You see me? Located in Dennis. 593 Main Street, Road 6. It's a breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yep, 7 days a week.
Breakfast, lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Now if I go forward, go review and you have French toast.
Yeah man, all got one.
You have some special French toast.
Yeah man, we have all
regular.
We have all sorts of stuff man. We even have muffin French toast now.
Alright, I forward go when I am Saturday morning and I forward come bring my camera and we go, you know?
Tough one, see
order a bad meal and do the do cause I saw you going to people remember saying that I don't mix up podcasts I don't know if I know you have to mix up, you know. We also highlight the good same way. You see me? When the G them a do cause you don't know say that we really there for you. So I say at the end of the day we also try to keep it thing balanced on a level because as we say we not deal with violence, you know, but you can't tell a man how to deal with a situation. You see me? Anyway, man deal with the situation, he deal with it and then any repercussion we forward with dealing with the situation, we forward then I just say, okay, when we a big man. So I say, yeah man. And I just say a thing with people and heart love and no water love. That's what I say, we just want that we can just live together. Well, not live together, live good amongst one another.
Naturally.
You see what I say? Naturally. You see me? And just push to heights and levels where we never know so we could achieve. You see what I say, Trevor? As a businessman, we have to big you up because we have motivation to even youths like me. You see what I say? Yeah. Because at them levels that we appreciate me. So when we know people we are kicking door we interested in is a good feeling if you can slung a reason we don't know. You know what I say?
I want to know, and people you know, we have all the big things forward in now. But I'm gonna get into that still but we just look out still, you know. We just don't hear about a bag of something we still forward up, you know.
Richly, you ain't kinda tell them the forward still.
You can never tell them, you know that.
Exactly. So where you
all
see
the things forward, man.
All the things
are forward. All the big things forward, you know.
Let me ask you the same question. Let me ask Richly. Do you see yourself working? You know, you say you're not really a promoter, but would you work with any promoter on the Cape for try for like put a permit for like keep a
why not?
Proper event?
Yeah, of course. I mean, at the end of the day, once we do the numbers, if you seem like you're right, then yeah.
Alright.
That's what you
because I think that I hold on Cape Cod in the car. It will have potential, you know, bro. Respect for you gift them, you know, people. Heart of love. It will have potential, and if you will have to put on the money together, bro, and you can do great things, my father. And I really that I want to say at me.
And I really that I hold on Cape Cod.
What do you think I hold on Cape Cod?
The biggest issue is mentality of the people, you know? Mentality of the people in a fear.
Mentality of the party goers or mentality of
what? Everybody.
Elaborate look a bit.
Nobody not really. I'm gonna say, nobody now try to seek justice. You see me? Me see this better. Me see injustice I go on left, right, center. For example, now, me as a party man, me got pretty much everybody party, you know. Everybody party. Sometimes I party by myself, you know. And buy a buckle and drink. When me feel like I get too much, me just left it and gone. So me do. But and not even me either. You ever hear when they Stella Mar? That man there, every party.
Big up Stella Mar, man. I'm a general that man.
Every party, you know, that man, every single party that man there, I support it. You see me? Me say, even in a COVID time, you know, me did it. We used to hold one badness, you know, like down one little place, you know. And I just say, even that's it don't reach. And me say that man keep party. And a handful of people show up.
Yeah, man, look at
no big injustice, man. No big injustice, that brother. Oh, the hell can I be?
It happened to you best, let me tell you, bro. You see, if you.
Them think that injustice, bad man.
At the height, and
people got people party where them think so you can give them status.
Yes,
exactly.
At that.
For example, if somebody found this now, and him somewhat famous, and he keep a party tomorrow, on a Tuesday. You see how much yard man full up in that rat in the same
real talk, man. But if a regular yard
man will support everybody else.
Find somebody you're going to go see.
A big injustice, brother. Big injustice.
So what you think we can do to change that?
Boy, you really can't kill my mindset to that, but we can say it, I mean, what we can do to change that? Bad man, you can't do no at all.
Alright, but watch it through now. If you parts, alright, say you have 5 promoters, see? The people them not rate 3 promoter, but they rate 2. If them the 3 promoter, they link up with them the 2 promoter, they and keep a party. Them the promoter, they when they like them a 3, no promoter. Them the people, they when they like them a 3 promoter, they go come out, you know.
You think so?
Of course, cause they go come support them 2 promoter. Yeah.
Bad man. Bad man. Me personally think so.
I think so.
It's not even about like or would not buy the like. Because I'm sure the people go a party where the promoter they don't like the promoter and then just the same.
But if they don't like the promoter,
they go just the same.
They no good
if the party are nice, they will go just the same.
But other that they good if they no good if you go enjoy themselves. They good if you go watch to see if the party go nice or not.
You know what? They still go spend their money.
They barely want to spend it. But if you
in the matter, so you still spend your money.
But that's not really support. I mean, I give thanks because you spend $40 a gate and $20 a bar.
But man, if you spend
I don't genuinely support that.
If you spend $10, if you come watch, when you never have to come do, I still support me.
Yeah, because you could have told you, I'll wait for 2 videos for post for see what I go and see. And you don't come in for free, you still have to pay.
You still spend your money, so.
We feel like it can't happen still.
Yes, man. First of all,
we feel like it can't.
Too much injustice here, man. If you're not really firm with a person and trust them, you can't get in no kind of business deal.
No, that's
set up.
A man them love hold out for the venue.
Set up that, brother. Set up. Big set up too.
The man them have their venue, them probably me not say that because I'm a podcaster, so I gotta be professional. I hear that you guys are holding out the venues and the deep stuff. Well, me not talk about you, me just make a general statement.
Oh.
Just a general statement.
I don't know who
I say injustice, you know. Yeah, I say injustice, and this is just a part of the injustice that I've been hearing about, you know. People pick and choose where they want to go, and people pick and choose who they want to get access to certain venues. And that is also a reason why problem cause and bad mind go on.
And you don't believe that, though?
I see it to
the two, yeah? Well, I mean, me understand now, if you have like a clash of events, you know, naturally, I understand like if you have a clash at events, you know, and 2 different somebody want, you know, naturally you have to pick whoever you favor more or who you have faith in more. You have to pick somebody.
But a business you have to do.
Exactly.
You know?
But we 100% say a man do have a venue where he may rent out to make a revenue. And that this I say, well, me not rent it. Me only rent it to them 4 somebody.
Are they up the price to a price so they know so you're not going to pay? So if they would have give a man it for $3,000 then tell you 6 because they know you're not pay that.
Hold on there. Hold on there. You really think so in that deal? You really think so? A man I will give up getting $3,000 for the venue where I normally get because he don't want somebody else to get it?
Yeah, man.
No, before that, he just tell him I'm pipe blank. If a man...
You don't want to tell him because they're fake, so you don't want to tell the pipe blank.
If a man I don't give up making $3,000 off of you, if I got to tell you to your face, you know, me nah rent you.
People wicked in a Trev.
Give up.
Your face,
Give up that much money?
Yeah, man, because they don't want
Yeah,
to pay it, bro. And they know you're not paying, so they tell us if it's 6 grand. And then you go give them 6 grand now, and then when they look, after when they reach certain time in that party, they tell us they put 2 more grand on it. Believe me,
well, no. Me not said that not okay. No, me not said that not okay either.
A wickedness and injustice that took, and you don't give me a price already. So she says the party I go and put and be a back and say they raise 2 more grand on it.
Them things that are injustice. Watch out. But them things is a different type of injustice. No, because watch it now. Watch it now. No, you are God. They love your life, but watch out God now. You see that though? That is a bit. That I'm more from the business aspect. A man just knows well guys now. He can maximize his profits. So a man, I'm gonna just pretty much just gonna fuck you over and don't care.
But that's not fair, bro.
No, but watch it now. And everybody pre-things. Think about this, you know. A real hardcore businessman, no dog. A man I go maximize his profits every time, you know. For example, now, like I know, me they have the basement, and me I try to work with prices affordable for everybody can eat afford. I know, me I don't want good businessman if a real businessman look at me, he might say, but wait, you're full. The place in demand. What you do? Kill them and charge them every price. You see me?
Yeah.
Better.
Business perspective.
And me, I try to do a thing to make everybody can eat that food and say, well,
but you do it with a willing heart though. You have people that do it with corruption. Can you raise that the price pan that the band that you don't like him or you don't really rate him or you don't really
first of all, me not dislike nobody at all. That's the first thing. You see me?
You can't dislike people when they are
everybody
doing
alright.
business. You have to be neutral.
Me just do my thing and me stay focused on what me I do. Me not dislike nobody. Come on, dude.
People, right now we have to keep on track, you know.
Yeah,
we do a live hotter on the Love War God, but we gotta cut the show. You see me? I WatchuThinkinPodcast, brother. Respect, you know.
Thanks for having me,
you know what I'm saying? We pulled up at the HQ, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Big up everybody for the live, you know.
Yeah, man.
Big up the crew from Boston. I see you.
Big up your Boston crew.
Sam, big up yourself, big up everybody. Mel, big up yourself. Everything.
Ladies.
I love fine.
More and 2 girls for my podcast. I don't mean if you cut them my father, but big up everybody, man.
My dog, Russian, you see me?
Yeah, man, big up Russian. Big up everybody.
Sharp man, them. Big up yourself.
Sharp man, them, everybody. Catch you at a line. Ladies, more 2 female. More interview 2 female. More a side chick and a wifey. You see me? More one of them girls that we like being a side chick.
Also, if you want to figure out like a random question or so, yeah. I'm going to give about a $50 gift card, you know, to the 7 days, you know. So, you can ask the question and...
Right now?
Yeah, who can answer it.
Ask them a random question?
Yeah, random question, but podcast or whatever they want to ask about.
Podcast related.
Anything where you want to ask about, man. $50 gift card to 7 days restaurant, you know. Forward out whenever. Breakfast, lunch,
alright.
Doing the thing, you know.
I'm making it work for you, wanna. I'm making it work for you, wanna. $50 gift card. What was... You have one?
Oh no.
If you have one, give them
no, man. More big up, man, you know.
More big up.
I big up myself, you know. I'm a dog, man, fully.
Yeah, but I forget my question.
Sorry. If you go back, you know.
What is the most... the first person who said this, I get a $50 gift card to the 7 Days Restaurant on Cape Side. What is the most viewed podcast from a podcast page right now? You have 1 minute and 30 seconds for answer starting now. I want the bad here. I want the bad. They have to go work. And don't ask me which part the link they will have to go find it on yourself if you not pay attention and you know. Humbucklad. Milk can't enter the dog. We can't get out the thing still, we have to keep it. Mel win. Has she first say?
Probably not. More likely not. But I mean, at the end of the day,
who this person? Who this behind? No, she won.
Exactly. Yep.
She won. Divine!
Call it out, man. Call him out.
Bad girl Nix. You're winning now.
Come pick up a gift
card. Yeah, man, you don't know your gift card there. Link up your bad boss. That's a courtesy of the WatchuThinkinPodcast. People, Right now, 2AG I go and make me feel like more argue with sitting every night. You see me like it vibe.
It's a nice thing for
yeah, man, I like it vibe. I like it vibe. See the people, big up the 7 days restaurant, big up Trev, you know the thing, got the Watch It Thinking podcast. Neeks just win a $50 gift card, courtesy at the Bad Restaurant, you see me? Bad Boss, Watch It Thinking podcast. Big up all our viewers them. Big up yourself, Mel, you see me? Everybody will send gift, everybody will like, everybody will share. Stoner boy, big up yourself. Big up my YouTube family, cause you know say we over YouTube side same way, you see me? We just keep a thing running and active. And people, me respect for your traction. I first time me I do a live on a page and at this page I will go continue doing the lives them pan. You see me? From now on the official Watch It Thinking podcast page. So we are going to run up a thing. Big up on yourself, you see me? You know what I'm saying? One custom boss, Empire State. You understand?
Zombie, you know, I'm still not moving at slow motion. That post me the fella, when I'm moving at slow motion, I don't know who says zombie.
Master the game that a game shark. Put the caddy in a sport, watch it skate off. V6 that fast like a race ass. White like a coke up a Kia when me pay for.